We get a lot of calls from adult children who are in crisis, Lynn, and while we prefer that families plan a little bit ahead, the vast majority are calling when the event happens. Um, and many of them are dealing with very difficult choices. Uh, Tell me a little bit about how you work with an adult daughter or an adult son in those situations.
So first, I want to reassure them that, life happens and we never, sometimes as best we want to plan for it, sometimes we just don't. That's just life. That's just real. There's no judgments about that. That just happens. And, oftentimes change happens at a time of crisis. So I see my role really as helping somebody through that crisis. Let me help you to manage that a little bit, break it down, to take the emotion out of it a bit so that you can see a little bit further past this moment in time. And, adult children, when they come to Midwest, really are sort of in a state, whether they're in a state of crisis at that moment, it is a difficult step for somebody to call and ask for help for somebody that they love. So could you imagine, somebody calling and asking for help, somebody to come into your home where your parents live, or one parent lives, and take care of their personal needs. So there isn't anything more intimate than that. And so for an adult child, that means to trust. You have to trust somebody implicitly. So you could say, okay, are you good at tasks, and are you insured and bonded? Well, yes, of course we're insured and bonded. But really what they're asking is, can you really care for my parent? Can you really reassure me that when you step into the home, that you will respect them, that you will honor them, and that you will treat them like I would treat them? And I can resoundingly say yes to that question. Yes. I mean, in the best way we can never do it quite as well as anybody else, but in the best way that we can honor that for the adult child. And sometimes giving them that information, hearing that this isn't just a number for us, this really is about providing personal, intimate care in your home. We might not be doing personal cares, but anytime we step across the threshold of somebody's house and bring ourselves into somebody's lives, it really is that kind of a moment. So I want them to be assured that we hold the highest respect for them as people in their position in their family, and their parents and the position that they've held, in their family.